Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we got some Fernbus news here. On July the 31st. Wait, let me check that. Yes, July the 31st. We will get a new update and we will get the Interlink DLC coming on console, PS5, and Xbox Series S and X. So this is pretty cool. So this is pretty much all caught up to the PC version now. They haven't released any DLC after this, the Interlink, and Nico, he's such a cool guy. He was nice enough to share with me the patch notes. Now, I'm not going to share them all with you. He did say, don't post them or anything. He said I can give you guys teasers of some of the the things in the patch, so I'm going to try to do that. So the graphic settings are not back, but I am pleased to say that they worked around it. They gave us a happy medium. I think that'll make some people happy. Of course, you can't make everybody happy, so I know that there's going to be some people that aren't going to be happy about it, but yeah, I think some people will be happy. It looks like that they have fixed a lot of the performance issues in the Denmark DLC, a lot of the graphical glitches and stuff like that. They've fixed a lot of things in the Handful DLC pack. Good stuff in there that they fixed. Like I said, I'm not going to go into exactly what they fixed, but just know that there's some really good stuff in there. They fixed some things with the CMC buses. They fixed some LOD issues around Paris and graphical glitches. They fixed a lot of issues in Denmark DLC, and they fixed smaller issues within the base game. So with that being said, more interestingly, I was having a conversation with Nico about development and about this game in particular, and particularly the performance of the game. How I told him, I said that when the game first came out, I feel like it performed a lot better. I didn't get the FPS drops like I do now, and he said that he has heard that a lot, but unfortunately he wasn't with the company then, so he doesn't really have a lot of information about what was going on with the game at the time. I guess there are rumors that the game may have been on Unreal 4 back then, and then when they put it on Unreal 5, that's what caused problems, but he said none of that's confirmed, so, those are just rumors. But a couple things that we discussed that I do feel are worth mentioning here about game development. So I asked him, I said, fixing the FPS issues and stuff like that, is that on TML? Like, do they need to fix that on the PC side more for it to work better on console, or is that on you guys? Like, how does that work? And basically what he told me was it's difficult. And again, I know that a lot of you guys aren't going to want to hear this, but I actually appreciate this kind of information. I feel like developers should be more open about this stuff with their communities. Give us a better understanding of what it's like to develop these games. So basically what he said was, it's difficult because the game is running on PC and consoles, but the game is also getting updated on both. So basically, he said, if we fix something on console side, we can fix it, but then when the PC gets a patch and they need to bring that over to the console, then that is going to break something that they fixed before, because coding is one of those very delicate things. It's literally just like a bunch of numbers, right? What is it, like zeros and ones? And if one of those is out of place or missing, or if it doesn't coincide with another piece of coding, you have a complete nightmare. So basically what he said was, it would have been a lot better if it would have been TML porting the game to console themselves, because then they could work on it all together. But because it's a port and they're using a third party, it makes it difficult because, as I said, as he said, they can fix it on console, but then the minute an update comes out to PC that they need to bring over, then it'll kind of break things. So it makes it kind of difficult. So it's kind of on both of them. It's got to be fixed here. It's got to be fixed there. What does that mean for the game? Does it mean we'll ever get the game in perfect running condition on console? Man, I really don't know. My personal opinion is this, and from what I've seen in TML's Discord, the majority of the Discord that's not on console really want them to focus on the bus, right? They don't want them to focus on Fernbus anymore. But for us console players, we don't have the bus on console, right? So we want the focus to be on Fernbus. So I would like to see them just kind of give the game to Aerosoft and say, you know what, just develop it for console. Because I really feel like this game could have a chance of being bigger on console anyway. Because, like I said, it's ran its course on PC. Now they have the bus. People want more content for the bus. And us console players, we want this game to be expanded upon. We want this game to be fixed. We want it to be, the best experience because it's literally the best driving simulator that we have on console at the moment. And honestly, it doesn't look like we're going to get a, really good driving simulator in the near future. SCS, they have, talked about it, but talk is one thing. They're not talking about it a lot. So it's kind of like in the back of your mind that it may happen, but it's not going to be in the near future. So right now we have this game and we have Tourist Bus, and they did say in the Discord that they will be updating Tourist Bus for console. They can't give a date or anything like that. It's kind of a shame, but yeah, they will be working on that. I can't wait for the update for that. In other Fernbus news, I've been getting some mixed signals about the whole football DLC. So TMO put out a video about the football DLC, which is going to get a big update on PC. They're going to add new stadiums. They're going to update the rosters. They're going to add new cities with new stadiums and new cities as well as the old stadiums. So very interesting that they're doing that. And I came right out and I asked Nico if that's going to come to console, and he said there's a chance. Now, I've been seeing other people kind of saying that, no, it's confirmed. Now, I don't know where they're getting their information. But yeah, I have asked Nico directly, and he works for Aerosoft, and he said that there's a chance that it'll come to console. Nothing confirmed, nothing concrete. Now, for those of you that don't know, the football DLC, I've seen a lot of people say negative things about it, but in reality, for those of you who are missing like a career mode or like more of a purpose to play the game, the football DLC puts that in the game, because in the football DLC, you pick a European football team and you're their bus driver. So you have a spending limit that has to go to fueling the bus and little repairs on the bus and just upkeep of the bus, like oil changes, stuff like that. You have to make sure the bus is clean, going through bus washes. You have to make sure the bus is fully stocked with snacks and stuff like that. You need to book yourself hotel rooms, because sometimes the team will take a train or a plane to the stadium, and then what you have to do is you have to get there like the day before and book a hotel, stay at a hotel, then you pick them up from the stadium, and then you drive them home. It's a very cool DLC. My only problem with it right now on PC is that it's busted. I tried to do it, and I bring them to their first match, and then when it's time to go home, the GPS doesn't bring me back to our home stadium. It brings me somewhere way out of the way. So, yeah, that's my only issue with that at the moment. I'm sure that'll get fixed. It might be just an issue. I didn't have it in me to restart it again to find out, because there's a lot they have to go through. But honestly, if that could come to console, that would be amazing. However, for that to come to console, I still say that the performance issues need to be ironed out. Aerosoft is still suggesting that you have the AI set to like 50 and under, which for me, it ruins the immersion. I mean, like right now, you can see there's not a lot of traffic in the game at all. And again, though, Germany is fine. I don't get a lot of performance issues in Germany. It's when you get out of Germany. Poland, Denmark, France. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Lorelei is horrible. Lorelei is almost unplayable. But again, in Lorelei, if you're having the FPS issues in Lorelei, if you turn the AI down to about 30 and even below, you'll see that it straightens out pretty good. You don't get the FPS problem. So it's really just a trade-off. Do you want the immersion of traffic, or do you want the smoother gaming experience? I know it sucks, but It is what it is. All I can do and all any of us can do is hope that they kind of figure out how to get it to work better, you know, and they just do their best. And I feel like they're trying. You know what I mean? They're trying. I'm glad to see the updates coming. I'm glad to see that they're not neglecting it. I'm glad to see they haven't abandoned it. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. The only other thing I can say is that there's a slight chance I may get some codes for the some codes or keys for the new Interleague DLC. If I do, I will post that on my channel. Maybe we'll have some kind of giveaway or something. Again, I don't know if I'm going to get keys for it or not. But if I do, I will definitely let you guys know how we're going to handle that. Live streaming is so hard right now. It is like right now I'm recording this video. I am just sweating my, you know what. It is so hot in my room right now. This summer has been really hot and humid and all around brutal. But with that being said, guys, that is the end of our journey. And that is the end of the video. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.